English school supplies phrases. Welcome to FluentEase English. This is the channel where you learn English fast and speak with ease. Today's lesson is about school supplies, useful English phrases you can use in class, when studying, or when helping kids learn. Remember, when you listen and repeat many times, English becomes natural. Repetition builds your reflex. The more you repeat, the faster you speak. So stay with me, practice step by step, and enjoy the lesson. Let's get started. Manny's story. Lisa's study time. It's 4 p.m. and Lisa is ready to study. She sits at her desk, takes a deep breath and says, "Okay, Lisa, it's time to learn." First, she opens her English book. "Open your book," she says softly to herself. Then she takes her notebook. "I need to write today," she says while opening it. "Write in your notebook carefully, Lisa." She reaches for her pen. "Time to practice. Use a pen for this exercise." After writing for a while, she smiles. "Now for something fun." She takes a pencil and says, "Let's draw with a pencil today." Oops, one line looks wrong. She picks up an eraser and laughs. "Time to erase with an eraser." Next, she wants to check the length of her bookmark. She takes a ruler and says, "Let's measure with a ruler." Lisa then packs a few things. "I need to carry a school bag tomorrow," she says, placing books inside the bag. She takes a piece of paper and writes down her homework plan. Finally, she picks up scissors and says, "Let's cut with scissors to make a small bookmark." At the end, she grabs a bright marker. "Time to highlight with a marker," she says, marking the important lines in her book. Lisa stretches and smiles. Study time complete. Now it's time for the Q&A mini story. Lisa's study time. Listen carefully, answer quickly, and don't worry about mistakes. This step will make your English automatic. Let's begin. Lisa starts studying at 4 p.m. Who is studying? Lisa, what time is it? 4 p.m. Where does she sit? At her desk. She opens her book. What does she open? Her book. What does she say? Open your book. Does she open a suitcase? Number Lisa writes in her notebook. What does she write in? Her notebook. Does she write carefully or quickly? Carefully. What does she use? A pen. She draws with a pencil. What does she use to draw? A pencil. Is she drawing with a pen? Number. What is she doing? Drawing with a pencil. She erases a mistake. What does she erase with? An eraser. Why does she erase? Because one line is wrong. Does she erase the whole page? No, she measures something. What tool does she use? A ruler. What does she measure? Her bookmark. Does she measure her shoes? No, she packs her school bag. What does she carry? A school bag. When will she use it? Tomorrow. Does she put books inside? Yes. She uses a piece of paper. What does she write on? A piece of paper. What does she write? Her homework plan. Is the paper blue? No, not mentioned. She cuts something. What does she cut with? Scissors. Why does she cut paper? To make a bookmark. Does she cut her book? No. Finally, she uses a marker. What does she do with the marker? Highlight. What does she highlight? Important lines in her book. Is she painting her notebook? Number. Excellent work. You have just completed the lesson about school supplies. Dung Q Hok Tap. Today, you practiced phrases like open your book, write in your notebook, use a pen, draw with a pencil, erase with an eraser, measure with a ruler, carry a school bag, a piece of paper, cut with scissors, and highlight with a marker. Remember, repetition is the key. The more you repeat, the faster English becomes automatic. If you enjoyed this lesson, practice again tomorrow, subscribe to FluentEase English, and keep building your fluency step by step. See you in the next lesson.